And there's a legal loophole, right? I've had a lot of people say, well, what about the international law? What is the United Nations doing? I have no idea, and neither do they. But here's the deal. The United Nations does have a law of the sea that allows ships and aircrafts to enjoy the rights of transit and passage. There is a in Article 38, right of transit passage. There is a law about that. But here's the gray area. Both countries that are majorly involved in the peace treaty right now signed it. Iran signed it in 1982, and in the United States, they signed it in 1994 during the Clinton's administration. But both countries are yet to ratify it. And that is it. Same law, different interpretation. So it is hard to say if anyone has broken any law. So at the end of the day, everyone is suffering because of this tiny region you can see, the Strait of Hormuz, right here. Very tiny, small region. There's the regular pathway, but given the conflict and everything that has happened, they have circumvented a new pathway where the toll will be enforced. And when the toll is enforced, prices of goods and services goes up. But other than that, if you don't want to pay the toll, then you have to pass through the Cape of Good Hope. So about 125 years of unrest in this region. It starts in 91 when the Darcy Consensus was signed, in the sense that an explorer called William Knox Darcy got permit to search the Gulf for oil, and he did. He found it. And the agreement was his company would run it and will give Iran 16% in net profit. That was the deal. But Prime Minister Mossadi looked at it in 1951 and demanded a 50-50 share of the profit, and also demanded to see the books for auditing. Both requests were denied, and his request, I wouldn't say it was far off, because it was the same deal that the United States gave to Venezuela. Remember, the Darcy Consensus had nothing to do with the United States. It's a deal between Britain and Iran. So a coup was staged, Operation Ajax or Ajax, and he was kicked out. First of all, in prison for 3 years, then house arrest to the rest of his life. When the Tsar came in, was reinstated, a clear message was passed. And that is what they call the original sin. That was where the original sin was built. And hence, the whole debacle and the creation of the IRG came into place. Or the IRGC. I'm forgetting the call. The IRGC.